All right, so this is, I believe it's an album. It's called "Product of My Environment." It could be a mixtape, I don't know, but it's by Abra Cadabra. First of all, the artwork is fucking sick as fuck. Look, listen, yeah, the brother, yeah, man's in a trackie, yeah, but cool, but like he is sitting on an estate. To me, and he's more like a giant at the same time, but like to me, and there's other council flats around it or whatever. To me, that is a symbolism of I am bigger than this estate. Do you see what I mean? I don't know whether it's the estate that he lived in per se, but like that's the symbolism of that, and I can respect that because you are bigger than the estate you live in. You are bigger than your environment. You feel me? Yeah, because you can create circumstances that can take you out of that, and you manage to create bigger opportunities, this, that, and the third. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, right, that's interesting. But anyway, listen, there is 14 tracks. So there is Trenches, How We're Living featuring Kush, Usual, On Deck, Show Me, uh, Spin This Coupe, Seen It All featuring Krept and Conan, of course, the Eddie Bonus project. Selective Bad Boys featuring Dappy. Then there's Flicky, the irony of Selective Bad Boys. Never mind. There's the song You featuring basically D Block Europe. And there's Begging, Flexing, Stressing. Then there's Keep Going. Then there's My People. Then Everywhere I Go. All right, so look, let me know what your favorite track on the album is. Leave your answer in the comment section below. However, the album this whole project took me by surprise, yeah? Because I never expected him to be singing per se. Do you see what I mean? Like he was doing that singy type of flow, but also I'm not sure if like auto tune or whatever. Can't remember too tough, but like it kind of threw me off because I never expected it. But I kind of respected it because obviously you got to tap into artistry and you got to change certain things and then you got to experiment and just do whatever is in that moment because music's about feeling. Yeah, so I can never tell anyone, oh, it's to be done this way because I don't know the vibe in the studio at that time. Like me knowing I used to do music, I know it's about vibe. At the same time as well, you got the vibe and the feeling has to be there. Otherwise, what's the point? Because yeah, you can have content, but it's like people have to feel it, but you have to feel it first. Do you see what I mean? So, but anyway, listen. And the beat and the rhythm can tell you something completely different. So you can write something. Do you see what I mean? And then sometimes you record it, and it's like, nah, that's not it. Do you see what I mean? And then if you're recording with other people in the studio and that, and if you see them react in a certain way, you would know whether it's good or not. You would know. You would know. Yeah, you would know. But anyway, listen. Um, yeah, so it sounded like to me he was more rapping, singing to me than actually rapping. So when he did rap, I'm like, wait, who's that? Do you know what I mean? Like it kind of like, but obviously I knew it was him. It's like I was confused. I was confused. I was confused. I won't lie. I was confused.com. But I'm glad he able to switch it up because, like I said, in regards to his artwork, you're bigger than your environment. You see what I mean? So it's like it's good that he's able to do that because that means that he can now make different type of tracks. Yeah, that's gonna be able to resonate with other people. Just because him rapping, especially in his deep voice, that people will connect with that, but only probably a certain amount of people would connect with that. But sometimes when I actually do the singing thing, that's gonna connect with more people. You see what I mean? Like I don't know what it is about singing and that wavy flow, but it connects with people in a different way. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, and maybe it's because humans by nature we're very rhythmic creatures. Yeah, and I say that because we are rhythmic creatures. Yeah, everything is rhythmic, like the sounds. You hear that car in the background. Someone could sample that. Do you see what I mean? and they can use that as like a bass, or use it as a bass rhythm. There's different levels to this thing, you know. There's different levels. Yeah, it's like being a product of your environment, pun intended. Yeah, then talk on that. Yeah, then because normally I take one song as in context or out of context, it is what it is, and that is product of my environment, the actual title. It's like everyone, yeah, I don't care who you are and how you were raised, you are all a product of your environment. Yeah, you're all a product of your environment, and this is why I feel like if you're a parent, you have to be very, very strategic with how your child is growing up, because they are going to be a product of their environment. Why do you think, yeah, most rich people, should I say, well off, financially well off people, yeah, why do you think the stereotype, I'm going to use a stereotype here, that their rich kids, their kids end up dealing with other rich kids? Do you see what I mean? Because they know that in order to maintain that wealth, they got to mix and mingle with other rich kids. Do you see what I mean? And they're able to sustain that wealth for another generation. Yeah? Like, I'll give you an example, yeah? Although I don't know their lifestyle per se, but I know with the Simmons, Russell Simmons and Rev Run and that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I swear who was it? One of them had a child with who was it? I can't remember his name, so I don't really follow the Twitter, but it's like I know one of them had a child with someone else that was rich, but with one of the Wayans. Yeah, that comedy royal family. You see what I mean? The royal family of comedy. So it's like, do you see what I mean? They're continuing and building on that. So that is another level. But let's take it back a bit. Let's take it back growing up in poverty. Yeah? Growing up in poverty, seeing poverty, feeling it, yeah, from childhood to teenhood, and then with people around you in your state or wherever you live, and because you know you wanna, it's weird, like sometimes you think, right, that looks like there's something you resonate with them, even though your parents will say stay away from them, but you resonate with them for some reason. And your parents, they might even get to a point where they're not even teaching you nothing, but it's their job to teach you how to what's the word? It's their job to teach you as a child, or teach children how to, deal with their problems effectively, or deal with their emotions and their problems effectively. Because this is the key thing of why there's so many problems within certain type of communities, because parents are not teaching their children that. They may not know how to anyway. Do you see what I mean? So this is what I recommend that you do. Yeah? And that's why there's so many other problems that escalate. Like, every other problem stems from being reactionary. Yeah? Being emotional. Reacting based on emotion. But anyway, listen. Click the link in the description box below where to become a member of the Alkebulantrust. So you will get access to online courses such as healthcare. Because in that course right there, you will learn, yeah, how to manage and deal with your actual mental health properly. Like you gotta work out like your physical health, but you gotta also learn how to basically deal with your problems and your emotions effectively to produce the desired results that you want. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Because then you don't want to have the negative effects of being a product of your environment. You can still be a product of your environment and do something positive. Do you see what I mean? There's different levels to it. Yeah. But anyway, listen, if you got any questions or any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to give this like a 7 out of 10. Mainly because I was more or less thrown off by the singing, rapping thing. I would have preferred if we stop rapping. That's just my preference, but I can't tell an artist what they should do. Do you know what I mean? Let them do them. But yeah, the link to the album is in the description box below. Go stream that. But yeah, big up Abra Cadabra each and every time. Let's go.